Give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. Talking big, big. I knew that one day that I could make it big, big. I'm talking high to stay smoking without a sense. Now we get up and do it like we got a big rig. It's getting serious. I know you're curious. Took some losses through the process, had me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious. Fall in love with the game and then you marry it. I think I'm married it. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, it's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. If it's love, I got it tatted. Father, I'm not absent. I was working smarter back when they was working backwards. Do it for the gram, you only do it for a caption. Dropping back to back, but really I've been relaxing. I might go for months, I could go for years. If I take a break, I promise I'll be relapsing. Started from the mud, I just need attraction. Started with a buck, now I tell the label match it. Yeah, I've been my own boss. I took that leap of faith, yeah, I really dove off. Nothing I need to say, I let the work show off. For my kids, I go hard, gotta go hard. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah.
Hey everybody, can you hear me okay? Can you guys hear me all right? How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing good? Everybody doing okay? What? I was never in a movie. What are you talking about? I was never in a movie. I wish I was. So, how you guys doing tonight? The Equalizer? With, the one with Denzel Washington? The Equalizer? I was never in that movie. I'm studying at cafe. Oh, you're at a cafe. Okay. What time are they open until? Because, you know, we usually... Oh, you know what? Actually, we're only gonna go... we're only gonna do the stream until like 10 or 10:30 today. I don't think we're gonna go all the way to 11 o'clock. You got your bicycle fixed today? Okay. That's good. You had a flat tire? 전 열심히만 하고 영어는 잘못. I've been in a movie. Oh, you... 김몽대, you were in a movie? You're in a movie? Where can we see you? What's the title of the movie? I went to a classic concert with my friend. Oh, okay, a classical music concert? That sounds interesting. In Korea or 만상현tun이, are you in the US or where? You're waiting for the bus? You're at the bus stop? Okay. I'm off today. I got a good rest. Okay. Yeah, you can say I got a good rest. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you said that. These days I haven't seen 24-hour cafe. I had seen a lot before the pandemic. Yeah, there were a bunch of after hours coffee shops back in the day. Before the pandemic, sure. In Korea. Oh, in Korea, okay. I see. I don't hear a lot of people going to classical music concerts these days, but that's great. I'm on the way home after trekking. Oh, okay. You must be exhausted. I took a half day off too. Okay. That's good for you, Kim. I think the weather will get warmer again. Yeah, it does seem like it's going to get warmer. It's been pretty good these past few days. Hello, Sam. How are you today? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Doing okay. 24-hour cafe. Wow. It was a movie called 초미의 관심사. Oh, are you still an actor, Kim Mongdae-님? I mean, you don't have to tell us who you are, obviously. But are you still acting? I've never heard of a movie called 초미의 관심사. Is it like a indie movie? You're not. Okay, you're not acting anymore. Okay, but you were in a movie once. Okay, that's awesome. That's good. That's cool. 저희 동네는 몇 군데 있었거든요. I see. 2년 전 유튜브에서 1인 2역 하신 영상 보다가 수업 알림 보고 왔어요. 박서민님. That's, when I watch those videos now, when I look back at those videos now, it's really embarrassing actually. I don't know why I did that. I probably shouldn't have done that. I spent way too much time making those videos. Yeah, hello all. 전 요새 5년 전 거 보고 5 years? Have I been doing this that long? Man, it doesn't even feel like I've been doing this for 5 years. I quit my job last month, so I'm currently unemployed. Oh, okay. So you're just taking a break now? You're between jobs? Taking a break now? Today's title really caught my eyes. Really? I only had like 3 sentences up there, but yeah. It's something that we should all English learners should train on. Yeah, absolutely. Frankie 예쁘다. Story about Frank. Oh, really? Just very obvious things that I just came up with. 두 명을 해서 연결. It was so stupid. that was so dumb. It was fun to make, but then it just got too exhausting to keep that up. Yeah, you should. There's a lot that you can learn from that. There's just so many structures, vocabularies, expressions that you can that will help you improve your overall fluency, your choice of words, and just expand your overall your English overall. Oh, thanks for saying that. But I mean, you can imagine being the person who actually made them. It's kind of embarrassing to watch them. Lately, many students like studying in cafe instead of library, I think. Oh, that's always been the case, hasn't it? That's been the case for a pretty long time, hasn't it? 강의알람보 받으러 와서. Oh, okay. All right, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. You're taking a break. Okay, that's good. 비동사요? Okay. Yeah, that's good too. Brushing up on your basics. That's always good. What do you think of, I've been thinking of kind of remaking some of those old ones, updating them, if you will, adding some more examples there maybe, and just overall improving the quality of the video maybe. I don't know, just something that I've been thinking about. I don't even know if I'll have time to do that, but Robot name, Sam, have you watched a TV show called The Glory? I finished it. One of the things that I liked the most about it was the acting of all actors were convincing. Oh, really? No, I haven't really gotten around to it yet. I mean, I may at some point, but, just to be honest, it's, the plot of the show is just not really my cup of tea. I'm not very interested in it. I mean, my wife told me about it because she watched, I think she just finished the second season. And she's actually watching it again, I think. I think she really liked it. And I think she's watching it again because there may have been some details that she missed. But anyway, so she told me about the plot of the show, and really wasn't my cup of tea. So I just I was never interested. I may at some point eventually, but. I watched a movie called Bird Box today. It was really good. Bird Box. Where have I heard that? Is that the one with Sandra Bullock? I may be wrong about that, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, my daughter is coming home tomorrow from Seoul. I can't wait to see her. Oh, okay. Is she on vacation or something? Or is she taking a break from work? Gilmore's 재밌어. 다시 도전. Okay. Sam, draw someone out이 무슨 뜻인가요? 끌어내는 거예요. 어딘가에서 끌어내는 거예요. 그러니까 맥락에 따라서 그게 어떤 행동을 하게끔 하는 거 아니면 그 사람이 마음을 열게끔 하는 거 뭐 등등등 맥락에 따라서 여러 가지를 쓸 수가 있는데 어쨌든 어딘가에서 이렇게 끄집어낸다라는 어디에서 이제 끄집어낸다라는 약간 그런 의미예요. 그러니까 나오게끔 하다 약간 이런 느낌이에요. 뭐 유인하다 뭐 심지어 이런 의미로도 쓸 수가 있고요. 모레 선생님과의 상담이 있어요. 이번엔 70% 알아듣고 오는 걸로 다짐했어요. 모레 선생님과의 상담이 있어요. 아하. 이번엔 70% 알아듣고 오는 걸로 다짐했어요. Alright. That's great. So you're in the US or something? You're in Canada? Where are you? Frank, yeah, you guys should definitely check that story out. 쌤, 누가 짐 들어달라고 했는데 제 손에 이미 뭐가 많아서 안 된다고 할 때 Sorry, I have my hands full right now. 라고 하면 될 거예요. Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds absolutely fine. That sounds good. Sounds good, yeah. I've planned to go on a working holiday. Oh, okay. That's why you're taking a break. Okay, you're going to take a break. And you're going to go to Australia and be there for about a year or something? Is your visa good for a year? We eventually ended up taking off the mask in the office according to the office policy, and I felt so weird because it was the first time seeing their whole face. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's actually kind of awkward, isn't it? I mean, even for me, I know that I can just, walk around and, be inside, indoors without my mask, but I still find myself just putting on the mask just because of the familiarity. I've just gotten so used to it, used to wearing the masks, and it's kind of weird for me to take them off. Anyway, are they still issuing those vaccine shots? We eventually, yeah, okay. Anyway, 저 예전에 쌤이 스몰톡에 하신 I can't get enough of it 원미 쓰는 거 듣고 머리에 ጧ 박혔어요. Okay. Yeah, it's a very commonly used expression when they talk about things they enjoy, things they like a lot, sure. 애가 동화책 보다가 얼굴에 덮고 잠들었네요. You should take a picture of that. Take a picture of that. I'm sure you did, yeah? I ate donuts too much, so I would like to go to bed. I don't think you should do that. You should get some nice, a nice cup of tea or something like that. If you have like Chinese tea, that would be great. That'll help break down the awful things that was inside the donuts. I like that movie. That's right. Yeah? What movie? Friends에서 그 사람이 어떤 사람이야? 라고 물어보니까 draw out 해야 한다고 하더라고요. 그게 무슨 뜻이에요? 그러니까 그 사람이 어떤 사람 그 얘기죠. 그러니까 좀 이렇게 자신을 잘 드러내지 않는다. 약간 그런 사람이라서 좀 그렇게 하기 위해서는 좀 이렇게 좀 이끌어내야 되는데 약간 그런 의미로 한 얘기죠. 약간 닫혀 있다라는 그런 느낌인 사람인가 보죠. So that's probably what it means. 쌤 어제 even if 예문들 다시 봤었는데요. Even if you gained weight, you would look good. What? Even if you gain weight, you will look good. 해석 차이를 모르겠어요. 둘 다 너 살 좀 붙어도 예쁠 거야. 그러니까 even if you gained라고 하면은요. 어떤 특정 미래에 그럴 만한 상황이 있는데 그래서 충분히 어떤 그 살이 찔 수 있는 어떤 가능성을 두고 뭐 이런 얘기가 아니라 그냥 진짜 상상 얘기예요. 그렇게 생각할 이유도 없고 그럴 예정도 없는데 그냥 뭐 설령 너가 몸무게가 찌다 하더라도 넌 괜찮아 볼 거야. 근데 if you gain weight라고 하는 경우는요. 앞으로 그럴 수 있는 어떤 여지가 지금 있는 상황에서 하는 얘기예요. 그래서 앞으로 이런 일이 있을 건데 그러니까 예를 들어서 그 사람이 임신을 했어요. 임신을 하면은 살이 찌기도 하나요? 뭐 그렇다고 들은 것 같은데 어쨌든 그런 상황에서는 이제 후자로 얘기를 할 가능성이 높겠죠. 근데 뭐 가능성이 높다기보다는 충분히 얘기를 할 수도 있고요. 근데 그렇다고 해서 앞에 방식대로 얘기를 하는 게 안 되는 건 아니에요. 그러니까 해석 자체가 크게 달라지지는 않는데 그거를 어느 쪽으로 쓰는지는 그때그때 상황에 따라 약간씩 달라요. 산수유요? I got a stomach flu earlier. I barely ate today. Oh, sorry to hear that. So was it a stomach flu or like food poisoning? Because I sometimes get confused between the two. But maybe it was maybe it was a stomach flu. Maybe it was food poisoning. I watched a real show and I heard if it weren't for several times. You watched a real show. What do you mean by real show? But anyway, yeah, if it weren't for that's not even an expression. It's just something that people say all the time. Someone's cup of tea, something that someone likes or is good at, usually used in negative statements. Yeah. Yep. 쌤, 라이브 듣는 저녁은 항상 바쁘네요. 치킨, 라면에 저녁은 해결했는데 화장 지우고 애들 치킨, 라면에 저녁은 해결했는데 오케이. 치킨 and ramen. 화장 지우고 애들 잘 준비는 라이브 끝나고 해줘야겠어요. 이 시간에 저에게 중요하니까요. Alright, okay. Busy evening, huh? I'm gonna go in. You're gonna go in May 3rd. That's pretty soon. That's like less than 2 months from now. What is that? Like 6 weeks from now? That's pretty soon. Wow, you must be excited. Excited and scared at the same time. From what I hear, we can put off. We can take off our masks on the 20th in public transportation. Oh, I see. So they're still okay. All right. So they're still required on public transportations. So as of the 20th, we're no longer required. As of the 20th, we're no longer required to wear masks, even in public transportation. Okay. I'm very happy with a new policy from my company called 1 month break released this month. Oh, 이번 달에 한다. Oh. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I mean, I could probably say it a little differently, but that's fine. I picked up a lot of groceries on my way back home from classical concert for my daughter. She's a freshman in college. Oh, I see. Okay, so you're going to prepare something for her? Sam, fall down이랑 fall over이랑 차이가 있나요? Fall down, fall over? Not much. Not much. Your t-shirt reminds me of Black's Hoka. Oh, this. The one with the Black's Hoka. Yeah. 오늘 though의 뉘앙스를 정확히 이해 못해서 헤맸어요. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. As I always say, just give yourself about 5 to 10 minutes to kind of dig into it and try to understand it. And if you can't take care of that problem within like 5 to 10 minutes, just move on. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. There will very soon be another opportunity to try to understand it. Truth be told, honestly랑 동의어인가요? Pretty much. Yeah. But honestly is more personal. Truth be told is like, being very straightforward, not covering up anything, not trying to distort the truth or the facts, and just being very straightforward and honest. Honestly is used more with like a personal statement, but truth be told, it's pretty much the same. 오늘 알라TV에서 카페에서 공부하는 사람들을 카공족이라고 한다고 하더라고요. 카공족이요. 카페에서 공부하는 족. Okay. To come out of the woodwork. 이 무슨 뜻인가요? To come out of the woodwork. Not really sure. To come out of the woodwork? I'm not really sure. What does that mean? Can anybody use ChatGPT? Ask ChatGPT what does that mean to come out of the woodwork? 쌤, 원어민한테 발음 듣게 문장 읽어달라면 무례한 건가요? That totally depends. 왜냐면 그거는 진짜 어떤 상황에서 누구냐에 따라서 정말 다르겠죠. 그러니까 이렇게 생각해 보세요. 한국어 문장을 외국인이 한국어 문장을 이렇게 보여주면서 읽어달라고 하면은 그게 무례한 걸까요? It depends. It depends on the situation. 오늘 과제로 PPT 영어로 했는데 정말 자괴감 들어요. That's good. That's good motivation. That is good motivation. 방 인테리어 너무 예쁜데 세컨 채널 계획 없으신가요? I already have a second channel. It's called Live Academy Toddler. That's my second channel. 근데 다른 채널 뭐 다른 걸 해보라고요? You mean like some other kind of content? Is that what you're talking about? 쌤 회사에서 동료랑 토론하다 갑자기 머릿속에 어떤 아이디어가 떠올랐을 때 I came up with an idea right now 라고 하는 거 괜찮아요? 오케이 뭐 그 정도면 it's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. 근데 just라는 말을 쓰면은 right now도 필요 없어요. I just came up with an idea. I just came up. came with는 아니고요. came with가 아니라 came up with. I just came up with an idea. 아니면 좀 더 짧게 그냥 I just had an idea. I just had an idea. 그냥 이렇게 해도 돼요. I'm on maternity leave now, but I don't want to go back to work. Of course not. Why would anybody want to go back to work? I want to find a new job which has a commuting system. Oh, okay. Because I spend almost 3 hours to commute each day. It's really tough. 3 hours? Wow, back and forth, right? Not that's not a one-way trip. That's back and forth, 3 hours. Still, that is yikes. Whew. To come out of the work where I don't know. I don't know what that means. What is it? What does it mean? Did anybody look it up? Nobody is looking it up. I submitted the form for annual leave next Tuesday. Last week through the app. I submitted the form for annual leave next Tuesday, last week. Next Tuesday, last week에 같이 붙어있으면 안 되겠죠? It's way too confusing. Last week을 아예 문장 앞으로 꺼내서 하는 게 낫지 않을까요? Try again. 투자했다가 쫄딱 망했어를 캐주얼하게 표현하는 방법이 뭔가요? 한번 해보세요, 풍수보이님. 한번 해보세요. Because we are not your translators. We are here to help each other. We're not simply gonna just translate it for you. You got to try a little. You got to try a little. Then we can help. All right? Here on this channel, we all help each other. We're not here to just do things for other people. 영어 브이로그요? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe someday. I'm going to Canada within this year, and I'm really excited. Oh, okay. That's awesome. All right, you're going to Canada, and how long are you planning to stay there? Make from 설명을 보면 이해가 되는데 쓰려고 할 때 헷갈려요. It's okay. 헷갈린 대로 계속 쓰는 거예요, 그냥. Don't worry about that too much. 그거 너무 신경 안 써도 되는 거예요. Yeah. 저는 그게 I thought it was important, but it turns out it's not that important. It's just kind of interesting that they have so many variations. With make, it's made of, it's made from, it's made with. There are many variations, and there is some subtle difference between them. But I think at the end of the day, it's not that important. 친구가 일하다가 손가락을 조금 베어서 성형외과 꿰매러 갔는데 2cm라면 70만 원 달라고 해서 와우 그냥 나와서 정형외과 갔더니 사진을 마구 찍고 이상 없다면 꿰매었는데 100만 원이라고. What? 다른 성형외과 갔는데 29,000원 줬대요. Oh my gosh. That's pretty crazy. What is up with that? What is up? 근데 또 그렇게 되면은 it gives you the idea that you start becoming very suspicious. Like, are they actually treating it properly? Are they actually providing the proper treatment for that? Or are they just patching it up, you know? Aren't you kind of worried about that? Aren't you a little worried about that? 챗GPT가 자꾸 사람 맞냐고만 묻는데 어떻게 하면 들어갈 수 있어요? 사람 아 사람 맞냐고요? Summertime is started on March 12th. What? And the time delayed 1 hour so I can join this live stream from start. Oh, you mean the daylight savings? Are you talking about the daylight savings? We don't have that in Korea, do we? All right. Okay, we have less than a minute. We're starting in less than a minute. So if you have to go to the bathroom or something, you can. Oh shoot! I don't have a drink. Okay, it's okay. We'll take a break in about half an hour. I'll go get my drink then. All right. 30 seconds. Did anybody actually look up that expression? Alright, I'll look it up. To appear suddenly, usually because one sees an opportunity to get something for oneself. As soon as one asks for money. 아, 그냥 갑자기 나타났다라는 것을 그냥 표현하는 방식인가 봐요. 그러니까 그냥 어디에도 없다가 어디에도 없고 그냥 어디에도 그냥 모습을 안 보이다가 어떤 기회가 있어서 갑자기 그 기회를 위해서 갑자기 나타나는 거 있죠. 그게 그건가 봐요. Come out of the woodworks. I just did a quick search and I just got that result. It's an expression that I may have heard once or twice. I was just not familiar with that. It's kind of an idiom, but let's see. Just give me a second here. Spark a run? I don't know. Can you give us the entire sentence? What? I don't think ChatGPT knows anything about me. Why would it know anything about me? 아까 이거 말씀하신 분 해보셨나요? 제가 놓쳤나요? 못 봤는데. What was it? 그 투자했는데 완전 망했다고요? 그냥 저라면은요, 그냥 뭐 그걸 굳이 그냥 저라면 그냥 간단하게 얘기할. I made an investment and it was a total waste. Yeah, I just made a very bad investment. Yeah, I made an investment and I lost all of it. No, just I made an investment and I lost everything. Yeah, and I blew it. I made an investment and I made a very bad investment and I blew everything. Sure, that sounds good. I made a very bad investment and I blew everything. Wow, I'm talking to ChatGPT right now and this is unbelievably slow. There must be a lot of traffic right now on ChatGPT. There must be a lot of traffic right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's begin. I'm aiming for like 10 or 10:30 today. Okay. All right, just give me a second here. 그러니까 일정 잡았던 것보다 일이 훨씬 더 느리게 진행되고 있을 때 어떤 얘기를 할 수 있을까요? What can we say? 우리가 일정으로 when things are moving way too slow, compared to what we in English. Exactly, good. Behind schedule. Could you put that in a sentence, please? Put it in a sentence. Put it in a sentence, please. It's behind the schedule? No. We're so behind schedule. We're so behind schedule. We can say we're so behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. It's a very, very common way people talk about people. It's a very common way. It's a very common thing that people say when they had plans to do something and things are just moving very, very slowly. People say we're way behind schedule. Okay. So now from a different perspective, what can we say? We can say, this is kind of the same, right? It's very similar. We can say, so how do we say this? 이 말을 보면은 영어로 어떤 말이 떠오르세요? Okay. We have a lot to catch up. 이렇게 얘기해도 되긴 하거든요. 근데 그쵸? on 전치사가 있는 게 좋아요. We have a lot to catch up on. 자유롭게 따라하세요. We have a lot to catch up on. We have a lot to catch up on. We have a lot to catch up on. A lot of 무엇이라고 만약에 할 거면은요. A lot of things보다는요. A lot of work가 그나마 나을 것 같은데 사실 없어도 돼요. 그냥 we have a lot to catch up on. We have a lot to catch up on. 혹시 지금 이 채팅창에 쓰신 분들 중에 catching up to do 하신 분 계시나요 혹시? 나 catching up to do라고 했다 하신 분 손 하세요. catching up to do. 하신 분 계셨나요? 장정현님? 오케이. 이것도 따라해보세요. We have a lot of catching up to do. We have a lot of catching up to do. 이것도 이렇게도 정말 많이 얘기를 해요. We have a lot of catching up to do. Basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. 지금 이거는 그러니까 좀 더 포괄적으로 얘기를 하기 위해서 이렇게 많이 얘기를 해요. 포괄적으로. 그러니까 뭐가 밀렸다라는 얘기는 아니라 그냥 할 일이 많이 밀렸다. 지금 요 위에대로 we have a lot to catch up on이라고 요 형식으로 얘기를 하는 것이 도움이 되는 경우는 여기에 어떤 말이 더 추가가 될 수가 있어요. We have a lot of very difficult work to catch up on. 뭐 이런 식으로 좀 더 그거를 더 구체적으로 얘기를 할 수 있는 여지가 생기고 이거는 그냥 좀 더 포괄적으로. 그래서 이렇게 많이 얘기를 해요. We have a lot of catching up to do. 할 일이 많이 밀렸다. 오케이? 할 일이 많이 밀렸다. 이거 내지는 이거예요. 오케이? We have a lot to catch up on. We have a lot of catching up to do. We have a lot of catching up to do. We have a lot to catch up on. 오케이? I have a lot on my plate는 할 일이 밀렸다라는 의미는 아니에요. 김찬영님. 할 일이 많다라는 거예요. 맡은 일이 많다, 할 일이 많다지 밀려있다라는 말은 이 표현이 들어가는 게 좋아요. 오케이? 그러니까 이것도 괜찮아요. 이것도 밀린 거고 이것도 밀린 거예요. So we're way behind schedule. We're very behind. We're so behind schedule. That means we have a lot to catch up on, or it also means we have a lot of catching up to do. Okay, that's good. 네, 본인에게 더. 왜냐면, these are, like I said, they're basically the same. So whichever you feel more comfortable with, you can practice with that. I have a lot of catching up to do. Okay. Okay. 자, 이거를 또 다른 관점에서 보면은요. From a different perspective. 약간 이런 식으로요. 이걸 그대로 해석이라고 생각하지 말고요. 일을 계획이나 일정에 맞춰서 하기 힘들다? 약간 이런 관점으로 얘기를 또 하는 방법이 있어요. 그러니까 영어에서 정말 많이 쓰이는, 흔히 쓰이는 표현 방식 중에서 이런 느낌으로 얘기를 하는 방식이 또 있어요. 오케이? 이게 뭐냐? 이게 뭐냐면 닭커리님, we're hard to keep up. No. It's hard라고 하면은 난이도에 대한 얘기예요. 난이도. 한번 기다려 볼까요? 그 표현이 뜰 때까지 언젠간 뜰 것 같은데. 일단 hard까지 나왔으면은 분명히 나올 것 같은데. 벌써 나왔나? 아니죠. 나온 거 아니죠. We're tough, we're hard. No. 단순히 it's hard라는 것은 그냥 난이도에 대한 얘기일 뿐이고요. 네, it's difficult는 약간 요런 느낌이 들게끔 struggle. 약간 이런 느낌으로 얘기를 하는 거예요. 일을 계획이나 일정에 맞춰서 하기가 힘들다. 그쵸? 단비오님, 제가 기대하고 있던 게 이거였어요. We're having a hard time. We're having a hard time을 쓰면 어떻게 돼요? 그걸 써서 하면 어떻게 돼요? 그쵸? 이것도 좋죠. We're struggling to. Yeah, we're struggling to. 근데 이거는 meet the deadline. 기한에 맞추기가 이제 힘든 거고 we're having a hard time keeping up with our schedule. We're having a hard time keeping up with the schedule, with our schedule. 뭐 the schedule가 될 수도 있고 our schedule가 될 수가 있고 that depends on the situation. Okay? 그래서 이런 조합으로 얘기를 하는 것도 아마 많은 분들이 잘 생각이 안 나실 거예요. 물론 제가 항상 하는 얘기지만 이게 생각이 나야 할 수 있는 표현이 아니에요. 평소에 이거를 익숙하게 해놔야 그때 쓸 수가 있어요. We're having a hard time. 뭐뭐를 하는데 애를 먹고 있다. 약간 이런 느낌으로 얘기를 하는 거죠. 어떻게 하는데 애를 먹고 있다. 잠깐만요. ing네요. Sorry. My bad. Keeping. Yes, keeping. So we're having a hard time keeping up with our schedule. Keeping up with the schedule. Okay? We're having a hard time keeping up with our schedule. Okay? Yeah. 그러니까 이 have a hard time ing도요. 그런 표현 중에 하나인 것 같아요. 그러니까 이렇게 그 비슷한 이제 맥락이 나올 때마다 이렇게 자주 배우기는 하는데 강의를 통해서 배우기는 하는데 뭔가 그 표현 방식이 뭔가 약간 한국 사람들에게 약간 뭔가 와닿지 않는 약간 그런 게 있는 것 같아요. 그래서 잘 배우지만 잘 안 쓰게 되는 그런 표현인 것 같아요. So 기회가 있을 때마다 얘기를 할게요. Right? And you should 그럴수록 여러분이 이걸 어디다 써붙여 놓으셔야 돼요. 어디다 써붙여 놓고 연습을 많이 하세요. 입에 붙도록. Okay? Oh no! 전혀 그렇지가 않아요. 전혀 그렇지가 않아요. It's not dramatic at all. It's not dramatic at all. It's just a very, very common way people talk about, that they're having a hard time doing something. Okay? 아니에요. 그게 아니에요. 그거는 I think that's I think that is a very common lie that we tell ourselves. 사실 그냥 익숙하지 않은 거예요. 그냥 익숙하지 않은 것이지 이거를 이거는 이런 느낌이 있어서 내가 선택해서 안 쓰는 거야. I don't think that's true. In a lot of cases that's not true. Yeah, that's an excuse. It's because you're just not used to it. That's all. Okay? All right. Going through a hard time We're going through a hard time은 keeping up이랑 이렇게 잘 붙지를 않아요. 이 keeping up이랑 붙이면 어색해요. 문장 자체가요. Okay? So we're having a hard time keeping up with our schedule. Yeah. Okay. 네, 안 돼요. 그건 안 돼요. 왜냐면 왠지 아세요? I spent 2 hours to exercise this morning. 이게 왜 안 되죠? 이게 왜 이상하죠? 이게 왜 이상할까요? 김멍대님. 그쵸? 이거 보면 다들 아시겠어요? 생각해보세요. 운동을 하기 위해서 2시간을 쓰는 거예요? 운동을 하기 위해서 2시간 쓰는 게 아니라 2시간은 운동을 하면서 동시에 소멸하는 거예요. 동시에 태워지는 거예요. 동시에 없어지는 거예요. 그냥. 그러니까 운동에 2시간을 쓰는 거지 운동을 하기 위해서 2시간을 쓰는 게 아니잖아요. Okay? It happens at the same time. So it doesn't make sense to say I spent 2 hours in order to exercise this morning. No, that doesn't make sense. 그러니까 이 to가 사실은 in order to의 약자거든요. In order to. 이렇게 활용했을 때는 이렇게 했을 때 말이 안 되면 안 되는 거예요. Okay? Alright. So we're having a hard time. 그래서 we're having a hard time keeping up with our schedule가 맞는 거예요. Okay. Let's see. 오케이, 됐고. 오케이. 일정이 밀리지 않는 게 중요해. 이 말은 어떻게 할까요? catch up on 빼지 마세요. No. 빼지 마세요. 빼도 됐었으면 제가 애초에 얘기를 했었을 거예요. But you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Okay. Very good. 회색 마음님. 네. 요걸 찾고 있었어요. I was looking for this. Yeah, it's important not to fall behind schedule. The 빼고요. Fall behind schedule. Fall behind schedule. 그거는 그냥 하나의 표현인 것 같아요. Fall behind schedule. Yeah. It's important not to fall behind schedule. Fall behind the schedule라고 안 해요. I don't know why. I think they just consider this as like a single expression. Yeah, fall behind schedule. 그러니까 여기서 처음에 했던 것처럼 we're behind schedule. Behind schedule을 그냥 하나의 표현으로 생각하는 것 같아요, 얘네들은. 그래서 we're so behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. 이렇게 하는 것처럼 it's important not to fall behind schedule. Fall behind schedule. Fall behind. 오케이, 다시 처음부터 여기까지 한번 볼게요. 지금 일정이 밀린 상태예요. 지금 현재 일정이 밀려 있는 상태예요. 그러면은 상태니까 fall behind가 아닌 거죠. 그냥 we are behind schedule. Okay? We're so behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. 일정이 엄청 지금 밀려 있어. 약간 그런 느낌으로 얘기를 하는 거고요. 그렇다는 것은 if we are behind schedule, it means that we have a lot to catch up on. Okay? So let me say that again. If we're behind schedule, it means that we have a lot to catch up on. Okay? We're gonna be behind schedule. Yeah, that makes sense. We can say that. Yeah. 왜냐면 일정이 밀린 상태가 될 수도 있으니까요. 그렇죠? Okay. Anyway, so again, we're so behind schedule, and that means we have a lot to catch up on. In other words, we can say we have a lot of catching up to do. Okay? 그게 이제 이 밑에 것들이 할 일이 많이 밀렸다. 이런 얘기를 하는 방식 중에 하나예요. Very, very, very common. Very, very common. Okay? 그걸 이제 또 다른 관점에서 보면은 그게 만약에 좀 지속적으로 계속 요즘 이 일정을 맞추는 게 정말 어려워요. 일정을 맞추려고 엄청 힘들게 애쓰고 있어요. 일정을 맞추려고 그렇게 얘기를 하는 게 좋겠네요. 일정을 맞추려고 엄청나게 지금 그래서 we're having a hard time keeping up with our schedule. We're having a hard time keeping up with our schedule. Okay? We're having a hard time keeping up with the schedule. It's important not to fall behind schedule. 자, 이거는 밀리지 않는 게, 그러니까 밀려 있는 상태가 안 되는 이게 아니라 밀리는 거 있죠. 그렇게 되는 거. 그래서 이제 fall behind라고 하는 거예요. It's important not to fall behind schedule. Okay. 뒤처지다라는 의미로도 쓰죠. 그래서 fall behind one's competitors. fall behind competitors. 이렇게도 많이 얘기하죠. 경쟁자 뭐라고 하죠 우리말로? 경쟁자랑 비교했을 때 뒤처지는 거 있죠. 그걸 이제 fall behind라고 하기도 하고요. Okay? 이 사이에 이제 소유격이 쓰이는 경우가 많아요. Okay? fall behind 경쟁 상대 어쨌든요. 오케이. alright. 그래서 이 모든 거를요. 이 모든 거는 아니고 여기에 이제 이어서 제가 준비한 어떤 그냥 지어낸 대화가 있거든요. 뭐 대단한 대화는 아니고요. Let me show you a dialogue that I came up with. Okay. Okay. A라는 사람이 이렇게 얘기를 해요. If I had known AI would get so big, I would have gotten into computers. 이게 무슨 말일까요? It's all about not falling behind? Yeah. 최지연님. 오케이, 지금 이렇게 얘기가 나온 잠시만요. 요거 하기 전에 지금 최지연님이 말씀하신 김에 지금까지 했던 얘기를 약간 다시 복습을 한다는 그런 의미에서 It's all about not falling behind 라고 하셨는데 그러니까 뒤처지지 않는 게 이제 가장 중요한 거다. 약간 이런 식으로 얘기를 하신 거예요. 자, 이거를 fall behind 말고 다른 표현을 써서 약간 다른 관점으로 얘기를 하면 어떻게 얘기할 수 있을까요? 앞에 똑같이 하고 It's all about what? It's all about not falling behind의 반대가 뭐예요? 말을 반대 관점에서 하면은 뭐예요? It's all about not falling behind. It's all about 그쵸? It's all about keeping up with. Good. 이거를 동시적으로 이거를 여러분 머릿속에 갖고 있다기보다는 이렇게 일단 이해를 해둔 다음에 그거를 연습을 많이 하셔야 돼요. Okay, so keeping up with the trend, keeping up with the latest news, keeping up with the latest technology, latest fashion 이게 not falling behind를 한다는 얘기랑 it's pretty much the same thing. Okay? catch up은 좀 달라요. catch up은 it's different. catch up은 뒤처져 있는 상태에서 따라잡는 게 catch up이에요. Okay? 뒤처져 있는 상태에서 이미 그 상태에서 이제 따라잡는 걸 catch up. Right? 그래서 앞에 처음에 얘기했던 게 그거였죠. 이미 밀려 있잖아요. 밀려 있으니까 catch up을 해야 되겠죠. catch up. Okay? Right? So, if you say it's all about not falling behind, it's the same thing as saying it's all about keeping up with the latest whatever. Okay? Okay, so let's go back to this. If I had known AI would get so big, I would have gotten into computers. Let's see. 선생님 질문 있어요. warm이랑 worm 어떻게 발음해야 옳은가요? 발음 기회는 조금 다르더라고요. warm, 그건 좀 이따 얘기할게요. It has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. A가 그렇게 커질 줄 알았다면 난 컴퓨터에 빠졌었을 거야. 컴퓨터를 전공하는 건데 컴퓨터에 관심 가졌지. 컴퓨터를 배웠을 텐데 요 정도가 좋겠네요. 요 정도가 좋겠어요. 요 정도가 좋겠어요. 네. No. 다 너무 세요. 그 표현이 그냥 컴퓨터를 좀 배웠을 텐데 그냥 컴퓨터를 배웠을 텐데 요즘 이거는 조금 너무 애매하고요. 컴퓨터를 알았을 텐데라기보다는 그냥 컴퓨터를 좀 했을 텐데 이거 좋다. 요거 괜찮은 거 같아. 이거 느낌 괜찮아요. 네, 컴퓨터 쪽으로 갔을 텐데. 야. 컴퓨터 좀 만져볼 걸. 어떤 의미인지는 알겠죠. 어쨌든. 오케이. No. 사랑에 빠지는 건 아니에요. It has nothing to do with love. Okay? It has nothing to do with love. Okay, so 아무튼 어떤 얘기인지 아시겠죠? 그러니까 그쪽에 몸을 담그다? 뭐 이런 표현도 있나? 어쨌든 get into가 그런 느낌인지 컴퓨터가 탕이라면 그 안에 이제 들어가는 약간 그런 느낌으로 생각하면 if that helps, you can think of it that way. 그렇죠. 네. 발을 담그다 이게 말 되나요? Yeah? Okay. 아무튼 무슨 의미인지 대충 알겠죠? Alright. 그러니까 굉장히 포괄적으로 얘기를 하는 거예요. 뭐 이게 꼭 전공이냐? Not necessarily. 이게 뭐 꼭 그쪽을 뭐 내 직업으로 했을 거냐? Not necessarily. 그냥 okay. Anyway, so if I had known AI would get so big, I would have gotten into computers. 라고 했더니 You mean programming? I wouldn't be so sure about that. You mean programming? I wouldn't be so sure about that. 이게 무슨 말일까요? You mean programming? I wouldn't be so sure about that. What does that mean? 프로그래밍? 그건 난 좀 모르겠네. That's good. Yeah. That's good. 글쎄 이거 좋다. 글쎄 이거 괜찮네요. 글쎄. Yeah. You mean programming? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that. 그러니까 이걸 직역으로 해석을 하면은요. 직역으로 보면은 나는 그러니까 너가 지금 굉장히 확신에 차서 얘기를 하는 것 같은데 나라면 그렇게 확신을 갖고 얘기하진 않겠어. 이런 의미가 담겨 있는 글쎄 그건 좀 아닐 수도 있어. 약간 이런 느낌이에요. 네, 뭐 해석은 하기 나름인데 그건 좀 아닐 수도 있어. 약간 이런 느낌이에요. Okay? Right? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Okay? 아니에요. 이거는요. 사실 그냥 I don't know 이렇게만 해도 돼요. 근데 이거를 보여드리고 싶었어요. 그래서 일부러 이 편을 쓴 거예요. 오케이? 일부러 이 편을 제가 쓴 거예요. 왜냐면 여러분이 이 편을 배웠으면 좋겠어요. I wouldn't be so sure about that. 그러니까 상대방이 뭔가에 대해서 마치 굉장히 100%다 안다고. 근데 사실 it's just the tip of the iceberg. 그냥 빙산의 일각만 보고 그냥 뭔가 확신에 찬 그런 얘기를 하고 있어요. 그럴 때 쓰기 좋은 표현이에요. I won't be so sure about that. 오케이? 꼭 지금 이런 맥락이 아니더라도 방금 제가 설명한 거 있죠? 오케이? 그 사람이 전체를 다 모르고 어떤 얘기를 했어요. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I won't be so sure about that. 이건 그냥 딱 요대로 그냥 이렇게 암기해서 쓰기 좋아요. I won't be so sure about that. Okay? Right, so again, if I had known AI, 지금 아직 it's the build-up. 아직 그 본격적인 내용 안 들어갔네요. If I had known AI would get so big, I would have gotten into computers. You mean programming? 너 프로그래밍 말하는 거야? I wouldn't be so sure about that. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Okay, 그랬더니 A가 yeah? 했더니 yeah. My camera is turned off. What happened to my camera? Just give me a second, you guys. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. All right, let's take a break. We're taking a break. Ouch! Is it working? Is it working? Oh. It might turn off again. I forgot to plug in the outlet and it wasn't charging. Okay. Anyway. Okay. All right, are we back? Okay. All right, so let's go through this dialogue again. If I had known AI would get so big, I would have gotten into computers. You mean programming? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, what does this mean? Many of them are still overworked and underpaid. Many of them are still overworked and underpaid. Many of them are still overworked and underpaid. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. 이어서요. The worst part is that they're constantly under the stress of trying to the latest technology. Good. 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 Okay, so many of them are still overworked and underpaid. The worst part is that they're constantly under the stress. They're constantly under the stress. 왜 the stress라고 정해놨죠? 어떤 스트레스인지를 지금 구체화시킬 거기 때문에. So what stress? The stress of trying to keep up with. 뭔가에서 keep up with가 뭐랑 같다고요? 여기서 keep up with가 뭐랑 같다고요? What is it the same of? 그쵸? 그러면은 그렇게 fall behind를 여기서 쓰려면은 어떻게 해야 돼요? 어떻게 해야 되죠? trying이랑 같이 써보세요. trying이랑. 그쵸? trying not to fall behind 하면 되겠죠? The stress of trying not to fall behind the latest tech. 근데 여기서는 keep up with가 잘 어울려요. It just falls in very nicely, okay? So keep up with. So again, many of them are still overworked and underpaid. The worst part is that they're constantly under the stress of trying to keep up with the latest technology. 그랬더니 A가 I'm guessing that's not very fun. I'm guessing that's not very fun. What does this mean? Yeah. Okay. 오케이, alright. 아무튼 그건 뭐 재미없나 보지. 약간 그런 식으로 얘기를 하는 거죠. 오케이. 그랬더니 B가 apparently things change so quickly in that world. So if they're competitors, they need to constantly new and emerging technology. All right. 여기죠. Apparently, things change so quickly in that world. So if they're competitors, 뭐라고 해야 되죠? If they fall behind? If they don't fall behind? Want to beat their competitors. Okay. 뭐 그것도 좋은데요. 일단 뒤처지지만 않는 것만 해도. 그쵸? 제가 찾는 건 이거예요. 보세요. if 절로 지금 묶여 있잖아요. If they don't want to면 잘 맞겠죠. If they don't want to. 이해하셨어요? If they don't want to fall behind their competitors. Okay? All right? If they don't want to fall behind their If they don't want to fall behind their competitors. 다시 볼게요. 여기서 from the beginning. So many of them are still overworked and underpaid. The worst part is that they're constantly under the stress of what? What kind of stress? Trying to keep up with the latest technology. 그랬더니 A가, I'm guessing that's not very fun. Then B가, apparently things change so quickly in that world. So if they don't want to fall behind their competitors, they need to constantly, what's this? 여기 뭐죠? Keep up with? Okay, keep up with 한 번 썼죠, 근데. Keep up with. 여기서 이제 지금까지 언급을 안 한 표현을 하나 소개를 할 거예요. 네, keep up with 맞아요. 맞는데, 잠깐만요. 잠시만요. 뒤처지는 걸 원하지만 않아도요? 아닌데, 원하지 않으면이죠. 뒤처지는 걸 원하지 않으면. 원하지만 않으면이 아니라. 원하지 않으면. 뒤처지고 싶지 않으면. 오케이? 뒤처지고 싶지 않으면. 그냥 그 얘기죠. If they don't want to fall behind their competitors. 자, 여기서요. 어떤 말을 쓸 거냐면 여러분 아마 아시는 분들이 계실 거예요. 뭔가가 어떻게 돌아가고 있고 어떻게 변해가는 있는지를 싹 파악하고 있는 거예요. 그거를 너무나도 잘 알고 있는 거예요. 그냥. 뭐가 있을까요? 오케이. keep track of 보다 지금 조금 더 강조된 표현을 쓰고 싶어요. 단순히 keep track of는 그냥 어떤 게 있는지를 그냥 파악하고 있는 거지. 그거를 다 완전히 be current on도 괜찮은데요. 그거보다 더 강조된 표현이 있어요. Stay on top of. Stay on top of. 들어보셨어요? Yeah? 들어보셨어요? Stay on top of? 소토라고 하시는 소토라고도 해요? Huh. I didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, stay on top of. 많이 써요. Stay on top of. 이거는요, 심지어 그렇게 많이 강조도 아닌 게, 뭐야, 완전히 그 위에 서 있는다고 이렇게까지 너무 강조를 생각할 필요가 없는 게, 그러니까 keep track of, be current on 이것보다는 좀 더 컨트롤하고 있는 느낌이에요. 그냥 그 정도예요. 그렇다고 해서 뭐 남의 머리 위에까지 올라서 있던 그런 느낌보다는 그냥 어느 정도 컨트롤을 가지고 다 파악하고 있는 약간 그런 느낌이에요. 오케이? 그래서 심지어 이거는 뭐냐면은요. 만약에 it's just a very commonly used expression. Okay? Stay on top of. Right? Very, very commonly used. Okay. All right. So, again, many of them are still overworked and underpaid. The worst part is that they're constantly under the stress. What kind of stress? Of trying to keep up with the latest technology. Trying to keep up with the latest technology. Apparently, things change so quickly in that world, so if they don't want to fall behind their competitors, they need to constantly stay on top of new and emerging technology. Okay? Alright. 그러니까 제가 만약에 이걸 한국어로 해석을 한다면요. 확실히 파악해 두다? 약간 이런 느낌이에요, 그냥. 확실히 파악하고 있는. 간파하다? 뭐 그것도 괜찮고요. 빠삭하다? 뭐 이것도 좋고요. Yeah. Yeah. 네, 이렇게도 많이 써요. 그러니까 그 I'll stay on top of it 이것도 정말 많이 써요. 이렇게도. 그러니까 그건 내가 잘 알아볼게. 심지어. 그건 내가 확실히 파악하고 있을게. 내가 잘 알아볼게. 이런 의미에서도 많이 써요. I'll stay on top of it. 오케이? 네, 확실히. 네. Yeah. tech savvy, stay on top of it은요. 이거는 꼭 어떤 테크놀로지에 대한 얘기뿐만은 아니에요. tech savvy랑은 좀 다르. tech savvy는 it's a very, very broad sense of being familiar with technology, latest technology. 그냥 그 정도고요. Stay on top of something은 it's not only about technology. Okay. Anyway, 아무튼 그래요. 여기까지 왔죠? I was told that simply choosing the wrong tool can Whoops, 쓸 뻔했다. 오케이, 여기서 제가 하고 싶은 얘기가 뭐냐면 simply, I was told, 난 이렇다고 얘기를 들었다. Simply choosing the wrong tool. 잘못된 툴을 선택만 하는 것만 해도 몇 년을 뒤처지게 만들 수 있다. 몇 년을 뒤처지게 만들 수 있다라는 얘기를 하고 싶어요. 저희 배운 표현이에요. 배운 표현이에요. 키워드 중에 하나를 드릴게요. 키워드 하나 나왔다. 근데 hold you back은 아니에요. hold you back은 뒤처지게 만드는 것은 아니에요. draw you back도 아니에요. back을 쓰는 건 맞아요. back을 쓰는 건 맞는데 hold back은 아니에요. 뭐가 있을까요? back 쓰는 거 있는데. back. Go back. No, you don't remember? 장정현님. Step back. 오케이. 비슷해졌어요. 좀 더 비슷해졌어요. All right. Set them back. 이 set someone back이라는 표현은요. 이 set 누구 back 이 표현은 정말 중요해요. It's very, very important. 왜냐면 정말 많이 써요. 정말 많이 써요. 심지어 비용이 얼만큼 들 거다라는 의미로도 써요. 심지어. 그러니까 예를 들어서 뭐 이거를 뭐 에어컨까지 설치하면은 뭐 얼마 정도 추가로 더 들 거예요. 이런 얘기를 할 때도 set back 많이 써요. So if you install an extra air conditioner here, it'll set you back an extra $2,000. 뭐 이런 식으로요. 정말 이건 그냥 it's just a very, very commonly and very broadly used expression. Okay? Set them back. Set back. 그리고 심지어 a setback이라는 a setback이라는 것을 명사로도 많이 써요. A setback. setback 한 단어인가요? Is it one word? 잠시만요. Let me look it up. Setback. Oh, it's one word.
Setback. Setback.
Yeah, it's one word. Okay. 그러니까 명사로 쓰면 또 이렇게 해도 돼요. setback. 좌절까지는 아니에요. 좌절까지는 아니고 그렇죠. 방해, 지체. 그러니까 뭔가가 진행되는데 그거를 지체시키는 어떤 일. 뭔가가 지체되는 그죠. 차질. 이거 좋아요. 네, 차질. Yeah. 차질 좋아요. Yes, very good. Very good. 차질 좋아요. 방해, 차질. 네, 이런 느낌으로 this is just a minor setback. 뭐 이런 식으로 많이 써요. 이건 그냥 아주 작은 그냥 차질일 뿐이야. This is just a small setback. Don't worry about it. It's just a small setback. 또 다르게는 뭐 we've had a few setbacks over the last couple of months. But things eventually worked out. 뭐 이런 식으로도 많이 쓰고요. setback. 오케이? 근데 이거를 이렇게 하나의 그러니까 동사로도 이렇게 많이 써요. Okay? So I was told that simply choosing the wrong tool can set them back a couple of years. 이게 뭐예요? 그 사람들을 couple of years, 몇 년씩이나 뒤처지게 만드는 단순히 툴을 잘못 선택함으로써 이거 제가 들은 얘기예요. 저도 예전에 현장 강의를 하면서 그때 그 프로그래머 몇 분 계셨었는데 그분들이 해주신 얘기가 갑자기 생각이 나서 이런 표현들을 우리가 배울 때는 좋은 예시가 되겠구나 싶어서 그걸 한번 떠올려봤어요. 그때 그 얘기를요. Okay. Alright. 혹시 hey, are any of you guys programmers? 여러분 중에 프로그래머이 계시나요? Yeah, 그렇죠. them은 programmers죠. Yeah. 여기서 they가 programmer인 것처럼 they, if the programmers don't want to fall behind their competitors, the programmers need to constantly stay on top of new and emerging technology. I was told that simply choosing the wrong tool can set them back. 그들을 can set them back a couple of years. Yeah. Anyway. 정체되게 만드는 거요. Hold up the process. hold up이라고 하기도 하고요. Yeah. 전체적인 걸 다시 한번 볼게요. 일단 요 dialogue는 여기까지예요. A가 if I knew라고 해도 돼요. If I knew라고 해도 되는데 그냥 한번 had known으로 해봤어요. If I had known AI would get so big. If I had known AI would get so big, I would have gotten into computers. 라고 아무것도 모르고 얘기했더니 You mean programming? I wouldn't be so sure about that. 글쎄 그건 좀 아닐 수도 있는데 Yeah? 라고 했더니 Yeah. Many of them are still overworked and underpaid. Still라고 한 이유는요. 많이 나아지긴 했대요. I heard that things have gotten much better. But still, many of them are still overworked and underpaid. The worst part is that they're constantly under the stress of trying to keep up with. 뒤처지지 않고 계속해서 그쵸, keep up with 하는 거 우리말로 뭐라고 해야 될지 모르겠어요. Keep up with the latest technology. 그때는 A가 I'm guessing that's not very fun. Apparently things change so quickly in that world. So if they don't want to fall behind their competitors, they need to constantly stay on top of. keep up with랑 아주 비슷한데 그것보다는 좀 더 뭐랄까 좀 더 강조된 표현이에요. Stay on top of new and emerging technology. I was told that simply choosing the wrong tool can set them back. 뒤처지게 만들다. 지체를 시키다. A couple of years. Okay. Staying up to date. Staying up to date is okay, but when we're talking about, yeah, I think that's pretty much the same. Staying up to date. Yeah. 근데 제가 그냥 제 느낌으로는요, staying up to date은 그냥 it's usually about just information, not really technical skills. Here we're talking about actually acquiring technical skills, and when it comes to technical skills, just being 뭐죠? Staying up to date is, I don't know, it doesn't really fit in. Yeah. Okay. Keep up with the latest tech가 취미인 사람들의 개발자로 만족도가 높고 즐겁게 일하는 것 같아요. Yeah, of course. Okay. All right, so that's that, and we're going to take a break now, okay? We're going to take a break now. I'm just going to check my camera one more time, make sure everything's okay. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we have one very short other example for you. And we're going to try to finish before 10:30, okay? All right, so let's take a break, a 5-minute break. I'll see you back here at 9:55. Take a break, you guys. Go to the bathroom, refill your drinks, go have a smoke, whatever you need. Okay.
Really been going back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Like the neighborhood warriors. I don't miss, I don't play none, I don't diss, I don't say none. I go swish, that's an A1. I stay with no A1. Tell the chef, I said thanks. Tell I'm in the bank. Tell my mom I'm living good. Tell my kids don't stress a thing. I go back to back on the drops, drop a lot, and she.
지금 배경으로 무슨 소리 들리는 것 같은데 맞냐고요? 지금 음악 틀어놨는데. You're probably hearing music. Oh, right, my drink. Yeah, I almost forgot. Thanks. I'll be right back. Be right back.
An A1, I stay with no A1. Tell the chef, I said thanks. Tell I'm in the bank. Tell my mom I'm living good. Tell my kids don't stress a thing. I go back to back on the drops, drop a lot, and she pack the bags. She shot till we drop. These beats are up and beat 'em. These bags you can't believe 'em. I never saw the country, but the money comes from Sweden. I meet 'em, then I leave 'em. I wake up, fight my demons. I never grew my circle. I can't trust you with my freedom. Give me lockdown. Keep you locked out, only when it's here. You look pop now, I get drops now. On the top now, in the wintertime, still go top down. I get free. I don't go bust and I go plain Jane, watch me ski. Yeah, I see you now, I could tell you watching me. I go ghost, but tell me I'm more like his lead. Rockstar, baby, turn pop star.
My camera on.
I don't play none, I don't diss, I don't say none. I go switch. That's an A1. I stay with no A1. Tell the chef, I said thanks. Tell I'm in the bank. Tell my mom I'm living good. Tell my kids don't stress a thing. I go back to back on the drops. Drop a
토들러요? 토들러는 조금 벅찬 정도 아닐 텐데. It's probably very, very hard. 진한 배즙, 도라지 배죽, 배숙, 도라지 배숙? 배, 도라지, 생강, 은행, 계피, 대추. Apparently.
My word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. Talking big, big. I knew that one day that I could make it big.
라이브 no, not every day.
Without a sense, now we get up and do it like we got a big rig. It's getting serious. I know you're curious. See some losses through the process have me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious.
You think so? 라이브 방송 언제 하실 건지 알려달라고요? I can't, because I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. 마지막 B 부분이요? apparently라는 거는요. 내가 직접 눈으로 확인해서 사실로서 알고 있는 게 아니라 그냥 나도 들은 얘기인 거예요. 이렇다더라 이런 느낌의 얘기를 하는 apparently. 이렇다더라 apparently. 이러하더라. Apparently things change so quickly in that world. 그 세계에서는 모든 게 엄청 빨리 바뀐다더라. Apparently things change so quickly. 그쪽 세계에서는 모든 게 너무 엄청나게 빨리 바뀐다더라. 그래서 if they don't want to fall behind, 그들이 뒤처지고 싶지 않으면은 누구한테서 뒤처져요? 경쟁자들한테서 뒤처지고 싶지 않으면은 they need to constantly stay on top of new and emerging technology. 신기술과 그리고 이제 막 이제 떠오르는 기술들에 대해서 상시적으로 그거를 잘 빠삭하게 파악해 두고 있어야 잘 알고 있어야 된다. Okay, stay on top of. They need to constantly stay on top of new and emerging technology. I was told. 나는 이런 얘기를 들었어. Simply choosing the wrong tool. 잘못된 그러니까 도구를 잘못 선택하는 것만만 해도 simply 그것만으로도 it can set them back a couple of years. 그들을 몇 년씩이나 뒤처지게 만들 수도 있다. Yep. 그 뭐지? No, it's some of the content is scratching my throat. That's all. No. It's just some of the content is I'm okay now. I'm fine. Okay. All right. Next. 제가 보여드리고 싶은 표현이 한 가지가 더 있어서 그래요. 그 손실을 만회하는데가 맞을까요? 꽤 걸렸다. 왜냐면 I made some bad investments. 투자를 좀 잘못해서 It took quite a while. 모모님, very good. Very, very good. Make up for. 장재현님, very good. Yes, make up for. Yeah. 했었죠, 저희 이거. Make up for the loss. A few years ago, I made some bad investments, and it took. 잠깐만, 음악 안 껐네요. 음악 안 껐네. A few years ago, I made some bad investments, and it took quite a while to make up for the loss. Make up for. Make up for. It's okay. That's why. Yeah, it's okay. Because you don't have to be perfect. You just need to improve. That's it. Okay? Make up for. Make up for. Overcome은 극복하다예요. 극복하다. 극복하다도 뭐 맞긴 한데 make up for이라는 게 좀 더 뭐랄까 손실과 이득이라는 선상에서 약간 그 얘기를 하는 거고 overcome은 어쩌면은 뭐 정신적인 그런 그 감정적인 그런 부분에 대한 얘기일 수도 있겠네요. 그렇죠? recover는 진짜 약간 그쪽이고요. recover the loss. Make up for. 저라면 make up for. Yeah. Make up for. A few years ago, I made some bad investments and it took quite a while to make up for the loss. 자, make up for the loss. Okay. 그래서 loss, 어떤 손실에 대해서 그거를 만회하는 거. make up for. What other things do we make up for? 한번 생각해 보세요. Hey, what other things do we make up for? investment로 인한 어떤 금전적인 손실 말고요. Are there some other things that we can make up for? Are there some other things that we can make up for? 싸우고 화해할 때 mistake. Very good. Mistake. Yes. You can make up for a mistake. Okay? Let's say he said something really dumb online a few years back, and he's still working hard to make up for it. Yeah. So can you imagine, like, I say something really dumb, like something really offensive to a certain demographic, and it becomes like a big deal, and I try to make up for it. So anyway, so he said something really dumb online a few years back, and he's still working hard to make up for it. I made some mistakes on my work today, so I told my boss that I'm gonna make up for those mistakes. Yeah, that's good. That's good. 남편 생일 까먹고 싶네. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah. Yeah. 이 make up for가요. 쓰다 보니까 갑자기 생각이 나는 다른 표현이 있어요. 대가를 치르다라는 표현이 또 있어요. 대가를 치르다. Oh yeah, you can make up for a missed class or a missed exam. Sure. Yes, that's good too. 네. 어떤 거를 놓쳐서 also like a missed opportunity. 기회를 놓친 것에 대해서도 make up 한다고 하기도 해요. You can make up for a missed opportunity. Okay? 그렇죠. Pay for it. Pay for. 이것도 어떻게 보면은 비슷한 맥락이에요. 지금 여기서 대가를 치르다라 할 수도 있겠네. He's still working hard. 이 부분을 이렇게 하고 paying for it 할 수도 있어요. He said something really dumb online a few years back and he's still paying for it. 하면은 지금도 그 대가를 치르고 있다라는 얘기고요. He's still working hard to make up for it 하면은 만회하려고 지금까지도 열심히 일하고 있다 이런 얘기가 되고요. Yeah. 대가를 치르라 고생 중. Yes. 그게 이 느낌이에요. He's still paying for it. Yeah. Make up for what I've done. Right. Or what you haven't done. 등등등. Yeah. 오늘 아침에 남편 생일을 잊어먹어서 오늘 저녁에 식사를 잘 준비해서 make up for it 했어요. Is that true, 꾸미님? Is that true, or did you just make that up? All right, pay for it. I was confused since there's many expressions with the word pay. Oh, really? It's true. Okay. All right. Good. 네. 지금 꾸미님처럼 이런 식으로요. 우리가 어떤 표현을 다루거나 하다가 문득 떠오르는 것들이 있어요. 하다 보면은 우리가 일상생활, 그러니까 우리와 연결시켜줄 수 있는 기회가 생기잖아요. 그럼 정말 운이 좋은 거예요. 지금 이 표현들 있잖아요. 사실 지금 이 주제 때문에 AI라는 주제와 프로그래밍 하는 사람들에 대한 얘기를 하다 보면은 전혀 이게 공감이 안 되고 나와 전혀 상관없는 얘기이기 때문에 좀 와닿지가 않을 수가 있는데 뭐 그렇다고 해서 we can't like never talk about programmers and AI because there are a few out there. 그래서 어쨌든 중요한 거는 이걸 많이 반복을 하다가 보면은 문득 떠오르는 게 있어요. 그거랑 연결시켜 주는 게 중요해요. 오케이. 지금 꾸미님이 하신 것처럼. 오케이. 만회하다의 뜻으로도 쓸 수 있냐고요? Make up for? Yeah. Yeah. 그 뜻이에요. Make up for something. Yeah. Make up for. 반복 없이요. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try. Make up for things I'm not good at. My shortcomings. Do you know what shortcomings? 옛날에 한 번쯤 지문에서 등장했던 단어인 것 같아요. Shortcomings. Yeah, 단점, 부족함. Yes, good. 단점, 결점, 부족함. Yeah, 그런 거죠. So, make up for를 이거에 대해서도 얘기할 때 많이 써요. Yeah, so you can make up for something that you're not good at. You can make up for your shortcomings. So, for example, if I were to talk about myself, I could say, if there's one thing, I feel like there's a lot of ways I can improve my content. One of them is making it more enjoyable. It's certainly not easy because I'm just not that funny. All I can really do is to try to make up for it by I don't know, by live streaming every day or something like that. I don't know. It's just another example. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of ways I can improve my content. One of them is making it more enjoyable. It's certainly not easy because I'm just not that funny. So all I can really do is to try to make up for it by live streaming. Yeah. Room이요? Room, okay. room 하면은 필요한 전치사가 있어요. 깨사라세라님. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? Yeah. His content has a lot of room improvement. 그쵸? 어떻게 알았지 다들? Is it obvious? Huh. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's 4. So his content has a lot of room for improvement. Yeah. Yeah. 하면 이제 그 개선을 할 수 있는 것이 많이 있는 거죠. Okay. Yeah. So his content has a lot of you can definitely do that. I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement in my content. One of them is make it more enjoyable. It's certainly not easy because I'm just not that funny. So all I can really do is to try to make up for it. By live streaming every day. Yes. 이 표현 좋네요. Yeah, 개선의 여지가 많다. 이거 왜 안 돼? What's wrong with this? 오늘 뭔가 문제가 많네. 안 된다. What? What is up? Huh? What? Oh, it's okay. All right. Okay, never mind. Okay, so that's it. That's all I wanted to show you today. That's all I wanted to show you. 그리고 그 make up for이랑 헷갈리시면 안 되는 게요. make up for랑 헷갈리시는 게 make up with someone. Do you know when we use this? 이거 언제 쓰는지 아세요? Make up with someone. 이거는 헷갈리시면 안 돼요. Make up for is 이거는 만회하는 거고요. 뭔가에 대한 만회를 하는 거고 make up with someone은 네, 화해하다예요. 화해하다. Okay, it's like reconciliation, reconciling with someone. Okay, reconcile is kind of similar to making up with someone. Okay, reconcile with someone. Yeah, reconcile. I think the noun is reconciliation. It's a crazy word, but yeah, make up with. 순간 make out인 줄 알고 깜짝. Yeah, make out is a little different. Yeah, so make up with. 이게 화해하다. Make up for는 만회하는 거고요. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so don't confuse that. All right, so let me read the whole thing again from the beginning. 잠깐만 되는 거죠 지금? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right. So again, we're so behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. That means we have a lot to catch up on. It means we have a lot of catching up to do. We have a lot of... 무슨 소리가 나지? And so, in other words, we're having a hard... we're having a hard time keeping up with our schedule. We're having a hard time keeping up with our schedule. It's important not to fall behind schedule. 일정이 밀리지 않는 게 중요하다. It's important not to fall. It's important not to fall behind schedule, fall behind competitors, and we use this later in one of our examples. If I had known AI would get so big, I would have gotten into computers. You mean programming? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Yeah. Many of them are still overworked and underpaid. The worst part is that they're constantly under the stress of trying to keep up with the latest technology. I'm guessing that's not very fun. Apparently, things change so quickly in that world. So if they don't want to fall behind their competitors, they need to constantly stay on top of new and emerging technology. I was told that simply choosing the wrong tool can set them back a couple of years. So these are some expressions that I wanted to go over with you. Keep up with, falling behind, staying on top of something, setting someone back, or having a setback. Okay. All right. And lastly, a few years ago, I made some bad investments, and it took quite a while to make up for the loss. It took quite a while to make up for the loss. He said something really dumb online a few years ago, a few years back, and he's still working hard to make up for it. Still working hard. He's still paying for it. 네? 이것도 안 돼. 오늘 좀 이상한데? 초원님이 왜 무서워요? 왜? 아니 소리가 밖에서 나는 소린가? Yeah. No, there isn't. Wild boar. Anyway. Anyway. Okay. I think I hear something outside. Anyway, all right. So that's it today. That's it. Being behind schedule. Have a lot to catch up on. Have a lot of catching up to do. 이것도 정말 중요해요. 이거 초반에만 몇 번 얘기를 했는데 정말 중요한 표현들이에요. 진짜 많이 쓰는 말들이에요. Have a hard keeping up with something. Okay? 만약에 여러분이 어느 강의를 듣고 있다거나 어느 강좌를 듣고 있거나 수업을 참여하고 있는데 그 진도를 따라가는데 좀 힘들어. 그러면은 You're having a hard time keeping up with 뭐예요? You're having a hard time keeping up with what? You're having a hard time keeping up with what? 그쵸? The class, the course, 그쵸? The lesson, 그쵸? 아니면 뭐 선생님이 하는 말. So I'm having a hard time keeping up with the teacher. 심지어 이렇게도 할 수 있고요. Okay? Keeping up은 진짜 많이 지금 오늘 얘기한 거 다 많이 쓰는 거예요. 그거의 반대가 keeping up with의 반대가 fall behind. If you can't keep up, that means you fall behind. Okay, if you can't keep up. 심지어 keeping up with a conversation도 된다. Yeah. So sometimes when you're not very familiar with what people are talking about, you can easily have a hard time keeping up with the conversation, and so you fall behind, right? Okay. 그리고 네 그러면서 이제 여기서 그런 걸 썼죠. The stress of trying to keep up with the latest technology. If they don't want to fall behind their competitors, they need to stay on top of new and emerging technology. Because simply choosing the wrong tool can set them back. Okay. Yeah, 그쵸. 책도 그래. Yeah, you can have a hard time keeping up with the book. Yeah, sure. 좀 다른 의미인가요? Lose track of? Lose track of는요. get가 아니라, get가 빠져야 돼요. Lose track of는요. 뭔가가 lose track of. You can lose track of time. 그러니까 이 lose track of는요, 보통 일정하게 변화하는 또는 일정하게 바뀌어가고 있는 변화하는 것을 그거를 keep track of를 하다가 내 몸무게가 이번에 뭐 얼마네? 내 몸무게 이만큼 빠졌네? 이만큼 쪘네? 약간 이런 거 있죠. 아니면은 시간이 흐르는 거, 뭐 몇 시마다 이렇게 하네? 뭐 이런 거를 놓치는 거. 그거를 이제 lose track of time이라고 lose track of를 한다고 할 수도 있죠. Yeah, we didn't talk about lose track of today, but maybe some other time. Maybe some other time. Okay. And make up for. 이것도 정말 많이 쓰는 거예요. You can make up for a mistake. You can make up for a loss because of a bad investment. You can make up for a shortcoming. You can make up for something that you're not good at. You know, people have their strengths and weaknesses, and everybody has weaknesses and shortcomings, and the only thing you can really do is try to make up for them, right? That's the only thing you can do. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, that's it today. I'm just going to copy and paste this. I don't know why we had some problems with the comment here. Oh, now it's working fine. Okay.
I've been to myself, just me lately. I don't need a lot. No. Just me and the fam.
Well, at least we didn't have any network failures today. Although we had a camera failure. That was a first time, I think. I don't think that ever happened. Well, not never, but it's a very rare occurrence. Still working. Oh, no. save. Okay, change is saved. 지금 보고 계시는 영상 아래 보시면은 제목 나와 있고 그 밑으로 뭐 이렇게 나와 있는데 거기 끝에 더보기 영어로 설정돼 있으신 분은 more 이렇게 누르면은 이제 뭐 한 번 더 눌러야 될 거예요. 더보기 누르면 이렇게 펼쳐지는 거 있어요. 거기에 지금 오늘 이 화면에 아까 제가 쓴 글들 다 복사해 놨으니까요. 보시면 될 것 같아요. Okay? Alright, so that's it today. That was a short one. Sometimes we have long live streams. Sometimes we have short live streams like this. And I think that's okay. It's okay. Alright. So have a great rest of your evening tonight. I hope I can see you again very soon in a future live stream or a future lesson video. Okay? Alright. Have a great night, everybody. And I'll see you guys soon.
So what you need